it's absolutely the worst possible timing that these criminals are exploiting. Right when, you know, a family is in the middle of bereavement, they're getting emails from Facebook saying, hey, we're the funeral home that's going to offer up streaming services of the funeral. And everything looks legitimate. It's got the, the person that just died, it's got typically the right name of the funeral home, but everything from there out is fake. And it's only to do two things. It's to steal your money because they typically ask for a credit card at that point. And, the funeral homes do not typically charge for this. It's part of the service. And number two, a lot of these, in fact, thousands of examples I found during my research where they actually install password stealing applications on your computer. So it's a double gut punch. You're paying for something you're not getting. You're getting password stealing malware on your PC, and you're in the middle of a family disaster and problem. So it's really another example of criminals exploiting normal people in their worst situation. So you really have to have a bunch of countermeasures ready to go. Keep your wall settings to prevent other people, non-family members from posting. You know, things like checking the spelling of the funeral home in the case of these Facebook fake funeral scams. Make sure that if you're licensing that service from the funeral home, make sure that it's on one of the people, it's coming from a trusted person, a family member. So look for those tiny URLs, look for domain names that are similar. Now, here's the stage two. If anybody asks for your credit card, that should be a hot button right there. You should immediately, the minute money exchanges hands, that's a problem, or they're asking for money, because the funeral services should be offering that service to family members for free if it's paid for as part of the funeral. So any kind of payment, that should be a red flag. The other thing is, Checkpoint has a free tool called Zone Alarm. If you don't have protection on your computer, go ahead and download Zone Alarm. It's free, no charge, 5 devices. Put it on your phone, put it on your laptop, put it on your tablet, whatever. And that will prevent you from going to these websites that are malicious, that are going to do these password sealing. It's going to prevent that ransomware or malware from being installed on your computer. So a free tool from Checkpoint called Zone Alarm, super duper easy to install and manage. You can do it in 5 minutes, and you can feel a lot more comfortable in that conversation with your parents, because they are at risk. Right now, we're seeing Checkpoint research is pointing out a huge uptick in criminal scams targeting the elderly and veterans. I found over 6,000 funeral home domain names uh, that were in place, registered by one, criminal gang. So thousands and thousands of funeral homes listed in, ready to go for, these fake videos, fake funeral videos. So I think the prevalence is, the whole point of of us pointing this out is there's such a huge uptick in it. You're absolutely right. It used to not be an issue. So we're seeing this with the funeral scams. We're also seeing it with fake GoFundMe pages. Look at who's posting the funeral link. Make sure it's a family member that's posting it. If it's somebody that is not in the family, that needs to be spotted by somebody that's in the family. And that needs to be noted very quickly so that people don't fall for it.